Hello everybody and welcome to Weekly Shonen Jump Ori Collection. My name is Scarface King and today what we're going to be discussing is all this content. So much content, I don't know where to begin. Let's start off with the new characters that were teased yesterday. We have the characters from Aisu, I hope I'm saying that right, Aisu, the I and the S. And those characters are Iori Yoshizuki and Itsuki Akiba. Those two are going to be featured in the event that we're going to talk about in just a second. A few of these characters are going to be featured in that event. There's a lot. I'll take it as it comes. From each got 100%, we're going to be getting Aya Tojo and Nishino Tsukasa. This next one, oh boy. Kawaii Yona from Magical Tadaruto-kun will be added to the game. If you don't know about this series or this character, I do not blame you. It was hard to find information on this series in Japanese, let alone in English. There was a game made on this series, or rather, maybe it was that the anime was made from the game rather than the game was made from the anime. I'm not sure, but what I do know is this series is bizarre, and I'm not really sure. It's just so out of left field. It's just such a random series to add. Oh no, I spoiled the surprise. Well, you saw your big boy at the bottom there, but we'll talk about him in a sec. And so below her is Yui Kotagawa from To Love Ru. Another To Love Ru unit. We've still got hardly any To Love Ru scenes. Hopefully she'll get a little bit of justice there. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And down here, your boy Seto Kaiba. Which I'm going to be honest. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fucking cool. We don't, honestly, like, he doesn't fit in with this post at all. He doesn't fit in with the other post we're about to talk about at all. Some people theorising that he's going to be PvP, which I think is understandable. I think that's reasonable. He could easily step in after Byakuya ends, which will be in, like, a week, in almost 2 weeks. So, that could be happening. He could be his own new type of event, which I would happily welcome, but maybe that's not the case. And maybe he'll be in the current, in the gacha that's coming up possibly tomorrow, maybe in a couple of days. I think the reality is, if he is in that banner, it's gonna look really weird. But he might be there. I don't know. What I do know is, he's not the only character that has been teased that we don't know all the info on. So, all the ones above him, we know what's going on. We know what's going on with all these characters. But with him, we don't know. And with two other characters that have been teased, we don't know. One of those characters is Orale from Dr. Slump, or she was also in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super, if you know them, if you're familiar. She is, in my opinion, very much worthy of her own event, her own jump unit. Even Dokkan gave her her own event, and she's not from Dragon Ball. So, it would be kind of weird for her to just be thrown into a banner randomly. But honestly, at the moment, it's looking like she will most likely be in this banner with these girls. She might not be. That's just me theorizing. I don't want you taking that as the word of the Lord. But she'll be coming soon. We know Orale is coming soon. We also know, this one's kind of cool, Alan Walker from D Greyman has been teased. I'm not too familiar with the series, but I know it's a very, very popular series. And that artwork is awesome. Again, we don't know how he's going to turn up, but something I think they like to do. Look, so these anime games, Christmas, they normally drop us with a nice, tasty event, and then New Year, that's the big boy. You get the big boy event on New Year's Day. I honestly believe that he will most likely be the event unit, or rather the, you know, the jump banner unit for some kind of big New Year's banner. There's always a chance that they're going to do something completely different. So don't, like, you know, again, I thought Byakuya was going to be like his own special event unit. He ended up being PvP. So don't take everything I say as fact unless I say it's definitely happening. But sometimes my speculation does come true, but normally I get it way wrong. So we're going to go back and we're going to go to the actual event information. So this event is called Girls Gathered for the Holy Night. Now that might just be a that might just be a bad translation on my part. Sounds a little bit cheesy, but what an event. What an event. So down here, you'll see 6 wonderful ladies. 6 characters from 4 different series. And these characters are going to be the bosses for this event. But they are also going to be obtainable. So, 4 of these will be available free to play. Completely free to play. And 2 of them are going to be gacha units. So let's explain in a little more detail who is what and is where. So down here you can see everybody's type, and then we'll go from there. So the first unit we're going to talk about, Iori Yoshizuki from Aisu. She will be heart. Her stage will be entirely yellow, because they will all be heart. And she is obtainable, I've got to check this, I believe she is obtainable through the gacha. So she is going to be your first gacha jump unit. And you're right, you did hear me right, first gacha jump unit, because there is 2. We'll talk about the second one in just a sec. Unit number 2, Itsuki Akiba from Aisu. She will be Technique, and she will be a free-to-play unit. Now, she is free-to-play in the same style that if you've played in the last couple of months, Miyagi Ryota, Narancia Girga, Gokudera Hayato. She's going to be the same sort of unit as them. You collect her revolver. I can't remember what her revolver is called. Her revolver is called Ichitaka Seto. You collect copies of him and use him to awaken her, and you can go all the way to victory. You can also go beyond victory. She is a special kind of unit, the first of her kind. A free-to-play event unit that you can jump awaken. But she's not that special, and we'll talk about that in just a sec as well. But let's move on. Ichigo 100%. Aya Tojo. She's intelligent, therefore her stage will be all intelligence. And she is also an event jump unit. You can see down here. There she is. Now, you're probably wondering why there's 4 girls there. That's because there are 4 jump units for this event. There are 4 jump units for this event, and 2 of them are completely free, and you can get them all the way to victory for free. This is insanity. There's a very good chance they're going to be bad. I haven't ruled that out. I'm not, I'm not silly. There's a very good chance they could be bad, but there's also a very good chance that they could be amazing. So, kind of excited. I'm going to be real with you. I'm maybe a little bit too excited, but there you are. So yeah, so far we've had, of the 6 stages, we've talked about the first 3, Heart, Technique, Intelligence. The last 3, Nishino Tsukasa, again, we talked about her. She's going to be down here. This is her event description thing. Collect copies of Manaka Junpei and use them to evolve Nishino Tsukasa all the way to victory. It's going to be weird with this store. You're going to need, I'm thinking, a lot of points from this event in order to awaken everybody. I don't know how that's going to work. We're going to have to wait and see. With the 6 stages, I don't know if they're all going to be the same, if one's going to be harder than the other. We'll just have to wait and see. But the last 2 events, the last 2 stages, the last 2 characters, they're kind of interesting in their own way as well. They don't jump awaken. You can't get them to victory for free, but you do get these 2 units from the store completely for free. Well, from points, obviously, but you don't have to spend any orbs. And those 2 units are Yui Kazegawa from To Love Ru and Kawaii Leona, or Iona, from Magical Tadaruto-kun. Yui's going to be strength, Kawaii is going to be physical, and their stages will obviously reflect that. Now, that's, to me, it's kind of weird. To Love Ru needs scenes, right? To Love Ru needs scenes. And Kawaii Iona might be the only character from her series, but if you're going to put her in the game, she also needs scenes. So, are these 2 going to have... Is there going to be a scene banner that includes scenes from all of these series? Because there's 3 series that have no scenes in the game right now. Ichigo 100%, Aisu, and Magical Tadaruto-kun. Those 3 need scenes. But To Love Ru is also desperate for scenes, because we've got 4 characters. This will be the 5th character. And they've got hardly any scenes to share between them. So how many new scenes are going to be added in this update? I don't know, but I feel like a decent amount at least have to be added. Especially if you're going to have 2 jump units from each of these series here. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm hoping, you know, fingers crossed, this is the best event ever. Fingers crossed this is the best event we've had so far. And, you know, this is the sign of a positive trend. Because for me, I feel like they've been going a little bit slowly. I know these games sometimes struggle putting out content later on, but this game has so much content to pull from. Doing events like this where you just drop 6 characters out of nowhere. In fact, it's going to be more than 6 characters because we're going to have at least, I reckon, 2 more characters on the gacha banner, if not more than that. So there's got to be loads of stuff dropping. I'm just really excited. I will definitely be pulling. I don't know how many. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this is absolutely crazy. And if there's any more news, if there's anything big and important that we need to talk about, I will make another video on it. But for now, I think I've covered everything. I hope you guys are excited for your 4 jump units. I mean, maybe realistically it's only going to be 2 for some of us. But hey, they're giving us a chance. They're giving us a fighting chance against the evil current gacha meta of Bosun plus Hime and plus the other cancer that's in PvP right now. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope I covered everything, even though I probably didn't. And I'll see you guys when we've actually got the event out and I can do even more stuff and do some pulls, and it's going to be awesome. So see you then.